helped me finally see. You helped me finally see. Because you said I kept going, I kept going. Because you cared, I kept going. Even through the darkest nights I knew I could make it thanks to you. This channel isn't just a stream, it's more than we could ever dream. True crime, crafts, hearts that mend, a family that won't pretend, won't pretend. I am grateful I am here because you turned my pain to cheer. And even those who walked away, I hope they find a better day. I won't be bitter, I won't close, my heart still grows, my kindness flows. That's what life is meant to be, a face for you, peace for you, a place for me. I lost so much I won't deny. Some days I still just wonder why. But purpose came and so did you. And now I know what I can do to build a space where voices rise, where no one hides, where truth survives, where friendship means you show you care, not just when life is easy there. Because you stayed, I keep believing. Because you cared, I keep achieving. Through every tear, through everything, I still remember every night. This is more than just a stream, it's family, it's our dream. Grateful heart, always say, thank you for staying, because you stayed.
Okay, welcome. So you guys, hopefully a lot of you watched the Mommy Ramblings documentary that I worked on for a long time. That's when I showed you that jump drive that I paid for from Texas there. That was that stuff that was in there. And why do I feel like I have like something on my lips? I do feel like so. I don't know what's going on with me. But did I take my vitamins today? I think I did, right? I should probably and I shouldn't take them now. That wouldn't be good. I'll take them in the morning. Okay. So hopefully let me know if you watched it and you liked it. That if you watch it later, if you're watching this on the replay and you watched it, let me know. Because I took, that was a lot of time invested into that. You might not think so, but it is. Okay. So anyway, let me get to, some of you had some questions that you did say. You said something like, I hope the kids got the, I thought my mic wasn't on, the life insurance. And I said, okay, I'll look that up over here. But before we do that, Shannon Fields, thank you for becoming a Deputy Rambler. You did it in the last one. I'm going to play you a short little song right now. Thank you. Hang on, let me get your membership song. I think we are. Okay, there's Super Chat membership. Here we go. Though I made a small. Okay, I'll just.
Hey there. part of the family, loves everywhere. From late night laughter, stories that matter. We ramble together, it's perfectly scattered. Welcome, welcome, ramblers unite, ramblers unite. Ooh, different levels, same heart, shining bright. Thank you for the love, for the time that you bring. Mommy Ramblings grows because of everything.
Thank you very much, Shannon. Okay, now I'm going to look up your question. Let me just make sure you can hear me. I get so paranoid.
The time that you bring, Mommy Ramblings grows because of everything.
Thank you very much. Okay, good. All right, that's all I wanted to know. All right, I'm going to look up your question about the insurance money, right? She was going to buy that land with it. I'm just going to tell you that. And I'll explain how that happened, okay? So what happened was after he died, she wanted to move to another part of Texas, Axtell. And she talked to this guy, Mr. Pavelka, and she asked him about the land. And he said, well, it has a pond on it. And she said, oh, that's really nice, because she was talking about going fishing there and the boys and this and that. And then she suddenly changed her mind and said to him she really wants to buy it, but she wants that pond filled in. So word got around in a small, small town. No. What is that song? Remember that song? Word got around in that small, small town. Anyway, it did get around, and the police, the investigators, Texas Rangers, heard about it, and they said that sounds pretty fishy, and it's not because of any fish in there, but it sounds pretty fishy, so let's go search that thing. So they took those metal detectors and stuff and waders, and they in there and looking for this thing, and they found the gun. Okay, and I have pictures of it. I'll show it to you. I have let me see. There might be some pictures I haven't shown you. Let me see what I've got here. So they found the gun, and then they said, let's set up a trap for this woman. Let's put up a trap, and we will see if she goes for it. And she did. And she sat there like you saw and tried to freaking find the gun. But they already had the gun. Okay, they got the gun. There's the gun. They found it in the pond. Okay. She was searching for that. I don't know why they took a picture of the pond water, but okay. Some more pond water. But yep, they got it. And let me just see while I'm here. While I'm here at the pictures, this was the back door of the house, right? There was no forced entry or anything. She said the back door was wide open. Sounds like Nancy Guthrie, right? There's the bed. And Suburban in the garage there. This was the stuff you saw in the video where she had papers and things, and they found bills. I think they found a lot of interesting stuff over here. Chicken Express. For some reason they took a, oh, there's the back door open and the lights on low there. Picture of the front door, the Gentrys. Up there it says the Gentrys, Keith and Darlene. There's the front of their house. There's that cactuses, wagon wheels. Who would think what was going to happen in that house, right? This is a wide angle, I guess, of the keep this park clean. And where they have that, it's just Gentry wide angle. And then we've got the gun, we found that. Guns on the grass. There's their house with the house number, the police there. Another view of the house. That's coming in through that back door there. Here's the gun safe, right? Over here, this sign says, God bless Texas. Yeah. And I don't think she really much. It's the door. She certainly remembered that Walmart bag that she put the poopy diaper in, and that she, there's the keys to the gun safe. Put it in the black barrel, right? There's the kitchen. Then the kitchen trash is where the shell casings were found. I don't know what she thought, like they were not going to do a search of her house. It's very interesting to think about what she was doing there. She had a KitchenAid and a coffee maker and a rotating spice rack and a under-the-counter can opener, right? And it was it was November 5th, so she still had this little pumpkin out. But then she looked like she left the patriotic flowers out as well. It's okay. Up on top, she had those tins. Lots of stuff. Okay. The living room. Say there's the God bless Texas. So the kids, it's like a team picture there. Another view of the living room. Horse clock. Open back, the back door open right there on that angle. You'll see her side of the bed here. Pretty. What is that? Zales? I don't know if that's Zales Jewelers. Their resolution VIX. Not the best resolution at the Mickey Mouse on the. I think I had that pillowcase as a kid. One of them. All right, let's see. Then we got the pond. The pond. You saw this in the little documentary. This was the pond, searching of the pond. See, they had. I love that this around his waist, just in case, right? Just in case he gets stuck in the mud. They're gonna. I don't think they think he's gonna go down under there. This guy's ready to. I'm ready to pull you in. Don't you worry about it. Now they got two hooked up to ropes. It's a very small pond, right? It's extremely small. And here's where she was, you know, digging and digging with some stick or something. She needed like a magnet, but anyway, you know what? They already had the gun, so I'm surprised she gave up so quickly, right? Her life was on the line, but I guess maybe she was going to get a magnet or something and come back. Who knows? Maybe she thought if she couldn't find it, she wasn't going to worry about it. It sunk in the mud or something, you know? I really wouldn't call this a pond. Some lady took me up in the woods to look at this thing that was like, kind of like, yeah, that's another story. Okay, and then there were scripts in that vehicle. There's the deluxe checkbox. A lot of people probably don't even know what that is. There are more prescriptions here. This was one for him. Here's his potassium. Remember she said the potassium he was supposed to be taking? That was the potassium that he was prescribed. And this is a view of their house. Got one of those saws over there. Another view from that side. Another view down the hall like that. Here's this. This is where she probably had the Walmart bags that she put the poopy diapers in into the black barrel. She certainly knew that. I had that rehearsed very well. That's weird. How come that went to 422.26? How the heck did that happen? Must have got copied. Okay, and those are the gun. I've shown you the gun over and over. Okay. And oh, the side of their house, or the back, at the back of the, I think it's the side. She called the back door anyway. And then another, something the kids made. Some down here, prescriptions, diapers. Elmo on those diapers right there. Okay, and yeah, so there's that. Okay, and then you asked me about the insurance money. So I want to see that. All right, so what does this say? Let me see here. This can't be about her. Let me see. Tina Gentry. Oh, that's so weird. There's another Gentry over here. filing a lawsuit about insurance money. So I'm just trying to see about if she got this insurance money, right? Let's see. The morning of the murder, you heard the 911 call. Investigators, you know what, they couldn't believe that she heard all those things. You know what it is? See, when you're planning something in your head, like she is, right? She's not thinking of like the little things that are going to trip her up. So she's telling him the whole time, oh, I heard the greyhound dogs behind me. I heard this thing and I heard that thing. But she doesn't think, how come you didn't hear the gunshot? And she doesn't even once think to say, well, maybe they had a silencer on it or something. No. And the investigators say, I just can't believe with what a light sleeper you are that you didn't hear that gunshot. And then the thing about the bathroom sink, you know, did you go to wash your hands in there? And she's right away, no. Then the shell casings, like... all the stuff. She wasn't thinking. Anyway, then their financial troubles, all of that. She was arrested in 2006, and during the trial, the prosecutors argued that she killed her husband to escape financial troubles and to collect his $750,000 of life insurance. The defense claimed there was no proof that linked Darlene to the shooting. However, the evidence against her was overwhelming. The jury convicted her of murder, and she was sentenced to 60 years in prison. For Keith's family, the betrayal cut deeply. Initially, they stood by Darlene, believing her claims of innocence, but the truth emerged. Keith's family has since worked to keep his memory alive, and they describe him as a loving father, a dedicated husband, and a loyal friend who didn't deserve such a tragic fate. Okay, let's see. Trying to see, there's... Well, I'm hoping that the kids... Let's see where the Gentry kids are. Let's see where her kids are first off. They're probably, I don't know if they're with her, who knows. Let's see. They're all adults now. Okay, let's see. I guess there were two very high-profile murders. Hers was one of them, and then there was another one in Waco. And they both had kids. Baker, let's see, so what happened to her kids? She had an appeal. When was her appeal? And it was amazing that he was still at the hospital and she never asked for his condition, right? Here's some information on her in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Let's see what it says over here about her. Gentry Darlene. She's, as of this, she was 51. I'm not sure what date this is. I know she said she was born in, was it 72 or 74? So, she's in Patrick L. O'Daniel facility. Projected release date 2067. Just a few more years. But she can get paroled 2037. So just a few more years. Inmate visitation eligible. No, it says. This inmate is temporarily ineligible for visitation. What'd she do? She did something bad? Okay, she's at murder. She's in for murder at McLennan County. She was sentenced on February 9th, 2007 for 60 years. Okay. Darlene. Okay, let's see here. I guess, let me see what happened here. Court of Appeals denies her, that was back in 2017, no new trial for Darlene Gentry with her appeal. Let's see what else we have. Anyone know how Darlene is doing? How is she doing? Somebody wanted to know. This is in 2025. Somebody said that's some weird shite. Somebody wrote Darlene about, this is back in 2020, 3 months ago. And she had a mailroom block on his mail. I looked him up and then I wrote him back and asked him nicely to leave her alone. He said he saw her on TV and wanted to get to know her. I'm Darlene's partner. Who's her partner? This woman is her partner? Okay. See what they say about this. Darlene is a beautiful person inside and out. Yes, she is, and I'm the lucky one who holds her heart. Oh boy. Why is he even in this group? A woman's unit. I'm confused. Do they allow men in here? And her alleged partner says they met a lit of these. I mean, she means a lot of these people in this group. They have never been in prison. Some people come to be family or friends. Sometimes you will see book writers or reporters asking about certain people, hoping to get content on them to write about. This whole wrote to Darlene about 3 months ago, and she blocked his regular mail. He saw her on a TV show, and it states that she was housed at LM. She isn't even there anymore. No, they don't. I'm trying to figure out how the he got in. Okay. Why are you asking about her? Do you know her? Yeah, he needs to be reported. I do not like weirdos. But you like murderers. Don't trust them, especially the ones that don't listen. They're unpredictable. But Darlene is just fine. She murdered her husband. She's beautiful inside and out. Okay, someone said, hello, I was asking about Darlene because I have followed her story in the news media and I have seen her interviews. Let's see. Listen to this one. I feel that she is completely innocent and wrongfully convicted. I believe her and believe in her. She seems like a very nice person. I feel sorry for her because I heard prison life can be lonely, so I did write letters to her a while ago. I thought we could be pen pals. Maybe she needed a friend, and now I realize she has many friends and support, and I'm happy for her. So I will leave her alone. My intentions were good. Maybe someone here can get word to Darlene that I just wanted to help her and be friends. And I wish her all the best, and I wish Darlene a happy life. I will pray for Darlene. I hope she is free soon. I know Darlene is a wonderful, good person. I wish Darlene good luck. God bless Darlene Gentry. Yours truly, Mike K. 2 replies, one from her partner. Her partner says, why are you asking about my wife? Then someone says to the partner, you married a womb who killed her husband. I think they mean a woman who killed her husband while her children were in the house. What a weird thing to do. That's a crazy post. All right. That was very odd. And let's see if there's anything here that they might have answered. Nothing there. That's the one we just saw. Does anyone know? Okay. I'm just trying to see what we got here. Darlene Gentry. It's a different Darlene Gentry. Okay, so let's see about let's go back to the trial of Darlene Gentry. Okay, so we've got this one here. Let's see what this says. The jury convicted Darlene Gentry of murder and assessed her punishment at 60 years imprisonment for the death of her husband, Wayman Keith Gentry. Again, the background, just I'll go over at 6:15 a.m., a call to 911. She made it. Police arrived at the home. They found Keith unconscious, having suffered a gunshot wound to the head. Keith was taken by ambulance to the hospital where he later died. On the night of Keith's death, Darlene volunteered to be interviewed by police, and after some questioning, she invoked her Fifth Amendment right to be silent and her Sixth Amendment for the right to counsel. At the time, police immediately stopped the interview. She was released, and that's when she said she had hired an attorney. They called off the search, and then they were getting a search warrant so they could search the house anyway. Later that day, Gentry did give consent to search the home. During that search, investigators discovered a pair of latex gloves in the kitchen trash. And the casing of the .22 caliber bullet. The gloves were sent to Texas Department of Public Safety Crime Lab, and gunshot residue along with DNA profiles of Darlene and Keith were recovered from them. The police arrested Darlene on November 28th of 2005, and she immediately bonded out of jail. Shortly after she was released on bond, she contacted Robert Pavelka, and that's that guy that she wanted to buy some land, about purchasing some land. Pavelka testified that Darlene told him she needed to move and asked him if he knew of a house to buy and some property on which to build. Pavelka told her that he owned some land near Axtell and that had a pond. And he said that she seemed excited by the pond because she said her husband always wanted a place where he could take his sons fishing. He later testified that he saw her a few weeks later, and she told him that she was still interested in the land, but she was no longer interested in the pond, and asked if she could have it filled in. He found that odd because he thought the pond was the reason she wanted to purchase the land. He testified that he became suspicious, and he contacted a friend at the McLennan County Sheriff's Office who put him in touch with Texas Rangers Matt Cawthon and Steve Foster. The Rangers got consent to search Pavelka's pond, and they located the .22 caliber revolver. Okay, and then Foster testified that after finding the gun, he and Cawthon asked Pavelka to call Darlene, tell her that he was willing to fill in the pond if she was still interested in the property. Foster's intention was to set up a surveillance camera at the pond to see if Gentry or anyone else would show up to retrieve the gun. Pavelka told Gentry that to fill in the pond, he would have to drain it first. He testified that Darlene told him to fill it in, adding that she called him back later and said she'd like to be present when he drained it. Officers set up the surveillance camera on the pond that night, but she didn't attempt to visit the pond. When she did show up, when she did not show up, Foster asked Pavelka to call Gentry and tell her that the pump to be used to drain the pond was broken, but he would try to pump the pond the next day. The next day, Foster and Cawthon, hiding in the bushes with a video camera, saw Gentry arriving at the pond in knee-high wading boots, and they videotaped her wading in the shallow water and probing the bottom of the pond with a stick. Foster testified that she was looking in the area where the dive team earlier had retrieved the pistol. The trial court admitted the videotape at trial, and it was over Gentry's objection, and it was shown to the jury. Before trial, Darlene filed a motion to suppress the statements made to Pavelka and the videotape of her at the pond. She also filed a pretrial motion for a change of venue, arguing that significant pretrial publicity prevented her from receiving a fair trial in McLennan County. The trial court denied both motions. During the trial, Darlene attempted to introduce the medical records of Keith and a married couple to show that all three had the sexually transmitted disease herpes. Darlene argued that these medical records establish a possible third-party motive in the shooting death of her husband. The trial court excluded the medical records. At the close of the state's case, the defense declined to call any witnesses, and they rested their case in chief. The jury found Darlene Gentry guilty and later sentenced her to 60 years in prison. Okay, so now, here's some of her problems. Sixth Amendment right to counsel. In her first issue, Darlene argues that the phone call that motivated her to visit that pond where the gun was found was made in violation of her Sixth Amendment right. She asserts that because she had invoked her Sixth Amendment right to counsel, Pavelka, who the state concedes was working as an agent of the state, could not contact her without the presence of an attorney. The state responded that her Sixth Amendment right to counsel had not attached, and that in the alternative, if it had attached, the contact between Darlene Gentry and Pavelka was not a critical pretrial stage requiring the assistance of counsel. Let's see. Because there was no indictment before Darlene's conversation with Pavelka, she relies on her arrest several days before speaking with Pavelka as the initiation of adversary judicial proceedings. A minority of cases suggest that the Sixth Amendment right to counsel can attach before indictment. The state contends that because Darlene had not been indicted, her Sixth Amendment right to counsel had not yet been attached. And then let's see what else they have. The Court of Criminal Appeals is held at a lineup after arrest, but before the initiation of any adversary. Let's see. What else did she have here that was of any importance here? In a third issue, she contends that the trial court abused its discretion in denying her motion for a change of venue due to pretrial publicity. She supported her motion with her own affidavit of 2 local attorneys, and numerous articles demonstrating the amount of pretrial publicity this case has received. The state filed controverting affidavits of 2 local attorneys who opined that Darlene could be given a fair trial in McLennan County. After the hearing on the motion, Darlene called no witnesses, but the state called Russell Hunt, a former prosecutor and now a criminal defense attorney. And Hunt testified that based on his many years as both a prosecutor and a defense attorney in McLennan County, he believed that Darlene could receive a fair trial and an impartial trial despite the pretrial publicity. He stated that he had tried several cases and they were more high profile than the present case, and they received a fair and impartial trial despite the pretrial publicity. Let's see here. What else do we have? The medical records she wants to introduce. At trial, Darlene attempted to introduce medical records that indicated Keith and another couple had sexually transmitted disease called herpes. In her fourth issue, she contends that the trial court erred in excluding that medical information into evidence because it supported an allegation of marital infidelity as a possible motive for a third party to murder Keith. The admissibility of evidence is within the trial court's discretion. The first step is a trial court's determination of whether the evidence should be admitted before trial is finding the evidence to be relevant. Questions of relevance should be left largely to the trial court, relying on its own observations and experience, and will not be reversed absent an abuse of discretion. As long as the trial court's ruling was at least within the zone of reasonable disagreement, an appellate court should not intercede. Okay, so let's see here. They want evidence is relevant if it has any tendency to make the existence of any fact that is of consequence to the determination of the action more probable or less probable than it would be without the evidence. Although Darlene may attempt to establish her innocence by showing that someone else committed the crime, she still must show that the proffered evidence regarding the alleged alternative perpetrator is sufficient on its own or in combination with the other evidence in the record to show a nexus between the crime charged and the alleged alternate perpetrator. It's not sufficient for Darlene merely to offer up unsupported speculation that another person may have committed the crime. Darlene claims the medical records that were excluded as evidence of the other two persons are a motive to murder Keith, but this evidence standing alone is highly speculative and not sufficiently relevant to establish a motive. We cannot say that the court abused its discretion by concluding that the excluded evidence is not relevant in the issue of motive. We overrule Darlene's fourth issue. Okay, the jury poll. In her final issue, Darlene argues that the trial court erred in refusing to poll the jury in camera concerning a newspaper article published about missing evidence the day the sentencing took place. Darlene was required to make her alleged jury misconduct claim at a motion for a new trial, and no such motion was made. Therefore, we conclude that Darlene has not preserved her complaint on the issue, and we overrule Darlene's fifth issue. We affirm the judgment of the trial court. So she lost again. Oh boy. Okay. In 2019, the appeal court upheld her conviction. No new trial for Darlene. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's see here. I want to see why we can't find. We're trying to find out also where's the custody of her boys, right? Resource. I wonder where did our kids go, right? Let's see. That's not the right one. I feel like I already did this once. It's crazy. It looks like one of her... Did one of her sons pass away? You remember the boy she said Chase? I feel like I've done this before because I'm having major deja vu on this. That's so weird. So weird. I remember this, looking up one kids and seeing that they died. It's crazy. But I did find out a judge granted Keith's parents permanent custody of the Gentry children, Chase, Cody, and Cade. So but now what? Gosh, this is like real deja vu. I remember something about this big time. Maybe I did look it up when I was doing the FOIA stuff on this. Maybe that's why it's ringing a bell here. Maybe I dove into it really big then. But it says Chase Gentry, son of the late Keith Gentry and Darlene Gentry, passed away and was honored at services in Portales, New Mexico. Services were held at Wheeler Mortuary and the Clovis Civic Center, with a request for donations to the New Mexico Boys and Girls Ranch. Let me see. Here's an obituary. Let's see if... No, this is... See, this is not him. This is Chase Gentry, but their son is not, wasn't born in 1968. But I do remember looking up someone's, and their child, okay. So that's not Chase, okay. That's crazy. No. Chase, Cody, and Cade. A restraining order was issued. Hold on. So here's some more stuff about she's not been able to see her kids, I believe. The restraining order looks like that. Where did I just see that? No, I can't see it. All right, hold on a minute. Let me see this. I want to see about the kids. Her defense team, right, chose not to call any witnesses during the trial's guilt or innocence phase. They relied on the cross-examinations and the procedural arguments, but the evidence was too strong to overcome. On February 8, 2007, She was convicted, sentenced to 60 years then after that. And let me see what happened about the kids here. She wanted out of her marriage, she wanted freedom, and she wanted the financial security that came with Keith's life insurance payout. In their final remarks to the jury, prosecutors warned against being swayed by appearances. Darlene is currently serving her sentence. Okay, and it says, denied, her appeals were denied. She will serve, if her appeal is denied, she will, in 2037, she's going to serve until February of 2067, which I don't think she'll be alive then, right? Permanent custody of Chase, Cody, and Cade went to Keith's parents, and a restraining order was issued prohibiting Darlene from having any contact with her sons. According to court documents, she hasn't spoken to them since. They don't even remember her. Keith was a man defined by quiet strength, a devoted father, a loyal husband, and a hardworking man. So he chose family over ambition, stability over status. He leaves behind 3 young boys. Okay, so she's lost everything. She lost, is this worth it to you, lady? Come on. And you took away your son's father, and they've lost both parents. Unbelievable. I just don't get it. Okay, let me see if anybody's still here. Oh yeah, a bunch of you are. Okay, so let's see what's happening over here. Sorry that I was out for so long. So we have Juicy Jules. I remember you, says Juicy. Watts case. You look well. Hi, Juicy Jules. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been here. Thank you. To Scooter, did you watch everything? Good. If it wasn't so tragic, it would be laughable. After your nails dry, go back and hit the thumbs up, says Scooter. Okay. Let's see. Slam RN. Hi, Slam RN. How are you? Okay, then we have Addie Realty. Hi, how are you? Did everybody watch my little documentary that I made? Hi, Sassy Darcy. Hi, Jen. It kept me busy because tomorrow morning I have my procedure, so it kept me busy today, and then I went for a walk and stuff, and then I did my other workout and kept busy with things, but yeah, kept me busy doing that. Does anybody else have any questions on this case? So the boys are with his parents, and they, she cannot have any contact and has not had any contact with her boys. And they are now, they're now all adults. They're all over the age of 18. Yes, you watched it, Chrissy. Oh, thanks. Yes, you did. It was good. Okay, thank you, Scooter. All right, so does anybody have any, if you don't have any more questions on this, I haven't looked at anything that's going on in, I'll look on the current stories. If everybody is good with this. Oh, thank you, Shay. Thank you. Hi to you. Hi to anyone I missed. And then we got a new member, so thank you for becoming a new member there, Shannon. We played your song before, so hopefully you heard it. And anybody else that wants to be a member, it's great. I'm okay, thank you. You've had a hard week. You lost a pet. Oh, I'm so sorry you've lost a pet. That's hard. I'm sorry for you, Addie. Prayers and hugs. Sorry about that. That's not easy. Okay, so now I'm going to look at what else is going on, because I haven't been able to see anything, because I did that, and then I had other things to do. Let's see what's going on. Mass shooting near Indiana University scooter. Wounds 9 after Little 500. Tornado rips through Texas, leaving 1 person killed. The storms are bad. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm supposed to be doing reactions with Ryan Hall, y'all, and this other guy. Really upset because, and I'm following the directions they gave me to the T. And I keep getting this error, and I sent it to one of my people over there, and he's supposed to be looking at it because we're supposed to be doing that. So I'm trying. But I know that they're on a lot live, and deadly storms rip through North Texas overnight. Body of missing Colorado hunter found near the Tabagaush Creek. Severe storms with the possibility of nighttime tornadoes up the plains for Sunday evening. New details emerged after mass shooting near Indiana University. Florida teens arrested after a lawnmower stunt in Target. A lawnmower stunt. What kind of stunt was that? Let's see what kind of stunt that was. They're in trouble. What did they do? They drove a lawnmower through a Target store. How did they do that? How did they do that? Oh, okay. You know what I was thinking? Hold on a minute. I thought one of the lawnmowers, I thought Target had lawnmowers for sale, riding lawnmowers, which I don't think they do now, and they drove it. And I'm thinking, what? That would be stupid. Why would they have gasoline, but they drove it into the store? Okay. My gosh, kids, stop being so stupid. Okay, let's see. At least 9 injured in that. What happened? What's the little 500? I guess it's something like the Indianapolis 500, but it's a little 500. It says at least 9 people were injured in a mass shooting near Indiana University on April 26th. A gunfire rang out just before 12:30 a.m. local time. It was a celebration following the Little 500 collegiate bicycle race. The Little 500, also known as the Little 5, is an annual event held at the Bill Armstrong Stadium. at the school in Bloomington, Indiana. At least 9 people have been injured. Okay, so what happened? Upon arrival, officers found multiple wounded individuals. 9 people were subsequently transported to local hospitals, including 5 by ambulance. Police are responding to the shots fired on Kirkwood Avenue. Take shelter, lock doors, avoid the area, Indiana University wrote in an initial social media notice. So here's what the scene looked like. What is going on with all these shootings? It's like nuts, right? Now, what was that about? What, get over there. Where did you go? Hold on. Everything is moving too quickly. Okay. In addition to multiple individuals taken to the hospital by ambulance, another was transported in a BPD, Bloomington Police Department squad car, while 2 others were taken in personal vehicles. One other person was taken to the hospital from a nearby gas station with injuries believed to be related to the shooting. It's not currently known how many suffered direct gunshot wounds or if the injuries were a result of being struck by bullet fragments. The Indiana University Police Department, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, and the Indiana State Police assisted at the scene. Police are continuing to investigate the circumstances. No suspect or suspects have been taken into police custody. Witnesses said that the area where the shooting took place had been filled with people celebrating when a fight broke out between 2 women. I didn't think too much about it, says one witness. I figured the police would get to it, but then I saw a girl reach toward her pant leg and start firing. By then, I was already running the other way. It's a big commotion, a big group of people, and then shots went off, said another witness. I told the guy, we got to get out of here because they're shooting. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this one now, people have to get problem-solving skills. This is like, something's lacking, seriously. It's either... You wouldn't think you would have to tell someone that if you have a fight with your boyfriend, you shouldn't throw dynamite at him that blew off his hand, but apparently this woman did not get the memo on that. And she's out on Long Island and adequately described as a deranged Long Island woman facing up to 25 years behind bars because she tossed some homemade dynamite, a homemade dynamite stick at her sleeping boyfriend. His hand was blown off as he tried to get rid of the explosive. Keona Waddell, 35 years old, was found guilty on Friday on charges stemming from the March 2024 incident that turned violent after the 2 got into, no pun intended, an explosive argument. Domestic violence can escalate to deadly levels, said the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office. And this case is a sobering reminder of that reality, says the DA, Ray Tierney. She threatened to use dynamite against her then-boyfriend multiple times in the months leading up to the incident, but he never expected his lover to follow through on her threats. The pair left the unidentified victim's apartment after their argument, but he eventually returned and went to sleep. And that's when she threw the explosive device into his room. The boyfriend woke up a little while later to a hissing sound and then saw a flame on the floor that he couldn't put out as his time ticked away. He tried to pick it up and toss it outside, but it exploded and blew apart most of his hand. He stumbled out to the driveway screaming, and then he saw her fleeing the scene. He was rushed to a nearby Nassau University Medical Center where they had to amputate the remainder of his hand and part of his arm. She was arrested just 1 day later and found guilty of assault and multiple criminal weapons. She's due back in court to be sentenced on May 27th. Okay. Just unbelievable. Okay. And now we're going to talk about, see anything more about that mother in Wellesley, Massachusetts, right? Because I've seen a lot going on that, who murdered her 2 children and then was a fugitive. So let's hear about that because okay. Here we go. And this may also be the town that I don't know why I think it was the town where that nurse was also the one that killed her children and jumped out the window. I don't know why I think that was Wellesley, but maybe it wasn't. Okay. So 6-year-old Ella, 7-year-old Kai. Now I just remember a little boy named Kai. I wonder how she's doing. Are remembered by neighbors not just for how they died, but for who they were. So Kale Dara said she once babysat the kids, and I think it's important that people remember that they were not just victims, but full little humans with interests and personality. And let's get a graphic up for this and get this explosive woman off the screen. Okay. This was the home where they were found. The mother was on the run, Jeanette McCausland. But let's see. Mother arrested, facing 2 counts of murder after her 2 children were found dead in their Wellesley, Massachusetts home. Police in Bennington, Vermont called the Wellesley Police Department after they were contacted and requested to perform a welfare check after Jeanette McCausland arrived at a family home highly distraught. It was reported the woman had a visible neck injury and was bleeding. Police attempted to make contact with McCausland. During the interaction, police became increasingly concerned for the welfare of the children. Their home on Edgemore Avenue in Wellesley, where police were called for a well-being check. 2 children were found dead inside that residence that you see pictured there. The Bennington police arrested McCausland as a fugitive from justice. And Massachusetts State Police and the Wellesley Police Department are working with the Vermont State Police to have the woman transported to Massachusetts to answer for 2 counts of murder. The victims were students at Wellesley Public School System. Counselors are going to be on site tomorrow to provide support and services. Okay, now apparently what I've heard is there was a divorce. And let's see what's going on about this. She had been seeking custody of her 2 young children in a divorce. So She was involved in a custody dispute. So is this the way to solve it? Wow. Can't even. A Massachusetts woman who had been seeking custody of her 2 young children in a divorce is accused of killing them in their home. The investigation began Friday. We know about that. I want to hear more about this custody battle here. Probate court records show Samuel McCausland filed for divorce in October after 9 years of marriage and sought custody of the children and the home. Jeanette McCausland later filed a counterclaim, also seeking custody and the home. On April 16th, they filed a joint motion agreeing to have a neutral third party investigate and make recommendations about custody, and a guardian ad litem was appointed on April 21st. Okay, so tragic doesn't even begin to touch the surface for all parties involved. I think it's really, really hard, really, when stuff like this happens. And we, the system, can only do so much, says a legal expert, Margot Lindendauer. Let's see. The children were in kindergarten and 2nd grade at Schofield Elementary School, where counselors will be on site Monday to provide support. It's unimaginable, this loss, and it will deeply be felt, not just in Schofield, but across our entire community. So what happened that, I wonder if there was some type of a report or and nothing should have caused her to do what she did. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely crazy, right? Let me get a picture. I have seen a picture of her. This appears to be her. Okay. Okay, let me take a look at let me just see if something. Okay, so Jeanette McCausland, I'm just trying to see here. Oh, looks like the dad, hold on a minute. Looks like the dad was older. Well, if she's 49, right? If she was 49 and the kids were, what did I say? They were 6 and 7. She had them in her early 40s. Their children, 5 and 7. So she had them at 44 and 42. Okay, let's see. Samuel McCausland filed for divorce. Let's see what's going on over here. It's terrible. Showing some kind of a wedding picture. That cannot be her, is it? Maybe it is. That's amazing if that's her. These are the 2 kids whose lives were taken. So she probably fought like mad to have them at that age, and then she just kills them. Unbelievable. She looks like she probably tried to take her own life, but ridiculous. Looks like this is the dad. It's probably his whole world is gone. There. And this apparently was her in better days. She looks like somebody else here. I don't know who it is, but it might be somebody I know personally. Right? But a totally different apparently this is a marital picture of the 2 of them. Let me see. She's really reminding me of somebody. It's almost, I feel like it was an author that I interviewed, but where do I know that woman's face from? I have seen another picture of her and it's driving me crazy. Hold on, I'm going to put this image somewhere so I can look at it later and remember where I know this woman from. freaky. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out. Okay. Apparently she was a preschool advocate. Wow. It's nuts. Okay. That's just crazy. All right. Let me go back to the chat here. All right. Sandra, hi. How are you? I was wondering where you were, Sandra. I haven't seen you around. Her eyes look vacant, says Jet Set. Did you put the music on? Yes, I did. I did, Slam. Did you like that? I told you I was busy making the documentary. Yeah, I put that music on. Didn't that give it like a... Yeah, that gave it like a... I know what you mean. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. I appreciate that feedback. Thank you. Maybe a beach ceremony, yeah. Hi, Pet Nanny. Who else did I miss saying hi to? Shay, Jet Set, Addie. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Slam, for recognizing that. It was pretty dark music, right? Eerie. It was like eerie. It would fit the scene. I felt it was scene fitting. Okay. So anyway, that's about what we have there with the true crime stuff. It is 1:21. I think I'm going to do the bird game. The bird game. Did I just say the bird game? That's scary. I feel like that lady on the stand that said I'm going to take the kids to come see the pet beer, and she's like, I mean pet deer. The bird game. The word game. I think I'm going to do the word game because I have to be up very, very early. I have to travel a little bit for my procedure. But I am going to be very proactive, and because Evie, this is the procedure that Evie was so traumatized from that she said was the worst part of anything she went through. But I did a lot of research about it, and people did not say that. They said that if she had something like that, it's because they did not let the lidocaine take effect before they started the procedure. So I'm going to be very proactive about that and make sure that we're not going to run into that. And allegedly then you're not supposed to feel anything. So we'll see. Okay. But I am going to put the word game up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll take all the prayers I can get. Thank you. And I'll update you guys afterwards. Okay, here's the daily puzzle. Thanks, Jet Set. Thank you, Jet Set. All right, let's see. I did choir. Where's all my word players? Where's all my word players? I think we need some help if I don't have any word players here. Uric, okay. Urea. Okay, look, I'm getting it without help. Okay, just one more. Q-U-I. Quirk. I got it. I did it by myself. All right. I think I'm going to go for it because I think we're almost at the, I think we're really close to, yeah, dragon fruit. Really cute. After this, we get an advancement and then, yeah, so. So B-D-I, dig. Okay, and then mild. Mind has to be. Okay, and then it has to be Glidden? There's no E though. Oh, there's murder. Idling. Oh, idling. Very good. And what is it, the other one you said? Limbing? Very good. That's our advancement. What is that thing up there? It says, oh, there's our green ribbon. It's our advancement. Oh, that must, I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Some things I don't notice. So now we are, Dorian. We've got to play this one. And I don't know why they keep getting smaller and smaller. Implicit, you said? Very good, murder. Limp. Okay. A limit. Take it to the limit. One more time. One more time. Gotta be lip. Oh, you got it too. Okay. That's cool. Why are these so easy? What is going on here, murder, with this game? They can't think of any new words or something? Jan is always there. So we did more than the first one anyway. It's just so easy. And is that not there? What do you have? Oh, pear. Okay. Pepper, I already have. Peeper, I think didn't I try that? Shoot, that didn't work out. Hold on. Let's go this way. Yeah. Peared. Okay, that one's there. Hi, Zigzag. I haven't seen you in a long time. Where have you been? Thought you hated us. I tried that one, Zigzag. I got all the ones you said over there, so let's see. can't be that. It's got to be a. Hate's a strong word. We use that over here for fun. We use it to say that. We say, we don't see you. We say, where'd you go? We thought you hated us. It's said in jest. It's said in jest. Zigzag. Oh. And you're supposed to say, no, I don't. I love you guys. What did you say? It's peeped. I think I tried that one. Murder, I think. Oh, I guess we didn't. I guess we didn't. See? You're supposed to say that, zigzag. But you're not saying it, so you really must feel that way. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. I didn't mean to do that. I was going to play one more game. I was meaning to get, I don't know what the heck was in my way. Something that was out of there. I don't understand why this is so easy. Like, what's going on with it? Lily, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I've tried that multiple times. Willfully. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, I think I am. I think it's, hold on a minute. There we go. I put the too many L's. Too many. Uh-oh, too many. Too many. Sorry. I got it, Murder. You don't have to keep repeating yourself. I finally got it. I finally did. Too many. Okay, got lull. Oh, Murder got that too. And what's this last one? Oh, I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Willful? What is this? I just tried that murder. Did I? Let me see. Too many L's again, huh? But I got it with the. Did you see the one that went in the extra words? It was with the too many L's. All right. There we go. Look at that. Did you look at that? Jen, it's always there. What'd you get, murder? Queening? What? What did you get? Okay. Very good. Okay. Willful. Stop. You're putting that. Oh, you're not. I thought you were trying to be funny putting that in again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I have that. Queen. I have that up there, right? Queen. Oh, I thought I had queen up there. I do have queen up there. Stop it, murder. Stop. My goodness. Equine. Very good. Equine, yes. Very good. Murder. Very good. Oh, wait a minute. No E. Very good. No E. They said it was hard. It was pretty hard. It was a little bit hard. Okay. Oh, Jewel. Very good. What am I doing? Hey, Dookie. Where have you been, Dookie? My goodness, Dookie. I was waiting for you. Look at all the people coming in now. Everybody, I have a procedure tomorrow morning, so I will take all the good thoughts, prayers, and things you want to send. Dookie, do you know I have a procedure tomorrow? Please send some good thoughts and prayers. Thank you. Zigzag, please. Those of you that didn't hear, because I don't think you were around when I told you guys, I don't think you saw my video. So, I would appreciate that. Oh, how about act? How about hatch, right? Oh, I did hatch. How about, what have you guys got? Why? How about thy? Thank you, Zigzag. Oh, you're watching the God streams? Thank you. I appreciate you watching the God streams. Thank you for the prayers, too. Hathaway? Is that what you said? Hathaway? Hatchway. Uh-oh. I did it wrong. I made a mistake. I have to end the whole live. I made a mistake. The whole live's got to go down because I made a mistake. You should check out my new documentary I made, Dookie. You might be impressed with me. It was before this one. It's about the case that's on, but you should watch it. It's even got eerie music during a pond scene that Slam RN said was really nice. So you should check it out. Okay, and then what else do you guys have there? Somebody says, what? Oh, what? Yeah, what? There. Very good. Why? And then we just need why? Because we like you. M-O-U-S-E. Why? Why? What? Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. Why? Because we like you. Edisto. Oh, we just needed the O. See? God's with me. That would have been unbelievable if there was an O there. Remember the time Mr. Wu was there? Look at that. Edisto. I just need the O to go. Oh my goodness. But I can make an edit. And it edits. Oh, the tide is there. The tide's there. And the tides. Yep. The side. Tie. Sit. Diet. And diets. What do you have? Diet, I got that. What do you have there? Diets, yep, we got that. Got it. Now we need more than that though. What do you got? What do you guys got? Anything? Red, I've already got T. I've already got term. That's a good one. That's a good bingo, I think. Murder. Termed. Two good bingos for murder. Meat might be another good bingo. Very good. Term. Good. Oh shoot, but murder beat you to that. Murder beat you to red. Yeah, don't worry about it. Murder beats a lot of us to it. Don't let it get you down. Okay. That said it was hard. That wasn't that hard. Everybody get this one? Veer, I already did veer. Well, you got murder anything there? Let's see. Need one more murder. Ever. Very good. Ever. Wow, we're halfway to an advancement. Oh, we got a special level. God wants us to play more. We gotta know. Cove, yep, I think we got Cove in there. Didn't we put it in there? Yeah. Course. Very good. We got a murder, yeah. Coercive too. You got that too, murder. Very good. I got it too. They're giving more special levels now. They took them away a long time, but lately we've got them. It's a miracle you haven't fallen asleep. Oh, I know I gotta go to bed too. I've got to go to bed too. Ducked. Very good. Mm-hmm. What you got? Cupidity? How about Cupid first? Cupidity. that's funny. That didn't use all the letters. Isn't that weird? That's weird. Why are these so small? What'd you get? Rid, corridor, corridor. Door and corridor. Very good. Corridor. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Colleen. Everybody's coming in now. Did you guys all go watch my documentary? Colleen, please go watch it. Do you know where it is? I'm going to put the link in here. I worked a long time on that. Please go watch it, you guys. I put in special music and all kinds of stuff. Okay? I'm going to put it in here. Really, please go watch it. It would make me very happy. Let me put it in here. There. Right there's the, please go watch that. Thank you. Watch it when we go off, then you can watch it. I put a lot of time and effort into that. I put the link there, right there, Colleen. Look, I spent a lot of time on that today, so I would not think about my procedure tomorrow. So please, please watch it. Share it out. Tell all your friends and family about it. Seriously, I worked a long time on that. Thank you, Colleen. Did you get it, Dookie? And Zigzag? What's this last one? Hi, 61. Did you get it? Yeah, everyone will enjoy it. Trust Chrissy. Oh, thank you, Murder. Thank you. I tried to make it nice for you guys. ivy. Little lambs eat ivy. I tried to make it nice. Yeah, don't you know I have to have that biopsy done tomorrow, Colleen? Were you around? Remember? Did you miss that video too, Colleen? It's the video that says pray for me please, or I need prayers, or please pray. Yeah. I don't think you are on all notifications. You gotta hit all notifications. Yeah. Yeah. Try to do that and then hit all notifications. And then maybe you'll be on board with us. You weren't around for over a week. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, please watch both. That's right. You told us the other day, but yeah. Dish is zigzag. Tiny. No, it can't be tiny. What murder? Wow, murder. Really? Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I did something wrong. Wow. Disc. Oh, his, yeah. Disco. Wow. Good zigzag, good zigzag, good zigzag, good. Okay, let's see, what is this one now? Dish ran away with the spoon, yeah. I thought it was sod, but it's not. Sid. Sick. What is this one? What is this last one here? Yeah, but it wasn't there. Sod was a good one, but it wasn't there though. So not so good, right? Not so good. I'll check your video out. Not sure. I don't think you've seen it. I just made it today. It's a documentary. It's right before this one. I put the link there. I just made it today. Hi. I just made it. It was right before this one. This one was a question and answer from the documentary, I'm telling you. But Carolyn, seriously, prayers for your biopsy. I'll be thinking positive thoughts for you with much love. Thank you so much, Colleen. I appreciate that. Oh shoot, look at this. Yeah, I'll update you guys. I'll let you know what happens. How it goes. It was hard. Come on, it was hard. It was very hard. We're from Boston. It was a hard puzzle. It was very hard. It was hard. See? It was very hard. Just remember, no matter what, we're all here for you. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Ding, I already tried. Did. Find. Let's see. Yeah, find. It's got to be there. Good, Colleen. Ding. Fin. Ling. Find. Filing. Okay, hold on a minute. You guys are ahead of me on this stuff. Okay. Okay, so we just need this one more. In filing, we got idling again. Oh, idling. Yeah. Very good. Wow, we're almost at another advancement. I can't even believe it. We almost did an entire advancement. Why are these getting so small? Oh, you and I both got that. Remember, I go over here and I look, and then you've got it too. You probably don't even believe me, but I'm telling you, it's the truth. You gonna believe me or not? Probably won't. It's okay. That was so easy. We're on the Oh my goodness. Okay. Linen. Uh-oh. Niece. Okay, very good. Linen 9. Well, how about nice? Okay, let's see. Incline. Oh, there's only one I. Nice. Crows. No. Sign. Yeah, I think so. Colleen. Oh, extra word. And look, we got all the extra words, so we'll just take them. Fill the dog's cookie jar. Eel. Yep, we got it up there. Nicely. Nicely done. Very good. Let's see. Nicely done. Murder. There we are. Nicely. No, there's no, oh, there. Eel, nicely. What else did you get? Incline. Did we do incline? Oh, you believe me? Yeah, sure, murder. Nice one. Nice. Nice one, murder. I know. Oh, leniency? Wait a minute. No, we need another. I'm lost. I can't follow along. Hold on a minute. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. I can follow along now. I was losing and I'm tired. I. Very good. Any? Lenny? No, we need 2 3-letter words. Nil? Did you just hear that? I hear somebody talking. That was really weird. Did you guys hear that? Oh my gosh. That was Jen. She scared the crap out of me.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I said
I really
earlier.
thought I was losing it.
Oh my God. I was talking to
I'm
Al
like,
in the
who
other
am
room,
I
but
hearing? I know that I thought it was my stomach at first,
I'm
and I'm like,
sorry.
no, that can't be my stomach. And then I'm like, that can't
That's
be
why
the
in the
door.
chat I put, I just, before I say hi, like out of the blue, if I go, hi, you're like, oh.
But that was scary because I forgot you were
Oh, so
here.
it was like from
I
far,
didn't know
like I
where
was,
that was coming from. That was
oh, sorry.
scary.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my gosh, that was really
It's
scary.
me.
Oh, wow. That was
Oh my
scary.
God.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, I know I hear somebody, and I hope that's not just
At
in my
least we got a
head.
good laugh.
Yeah, not in my
Oh my
head.
goodness. Sorry.
That's all right. What is this word, guys? This one here. This one right over here. Maybe it's yen. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Okay. So now we just got that one. Now we have one. Oh, this is the. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You pine. Pie. Everybody likes pie. You jumped too, Chrissy? I know, it's scary. Oh my gosh. I'm just glad that she said something because I really thought that I'm like, if that's in my head, there's something wrong. Yeah. I thought I did rip. Okay, we got the another advancement. That is like that's probably our record for getting two advancements in one thing. It's probably a record, right? Because we just got the other advancement. I think that's a record. And now I'm noticing those little ribbons on there. Now we always have to play the next one. We have to do it. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it. Okay.
Yeah. What's that?
Wally? Yeah, I know. I tried Wally. Wally, yeah, why not? Stop it. Don't make fun of me. Not nice. Not nice. Um, alleyway. Very good. Okay. What else you got? Waylay. Wait, who said? Oh. Waylay, is that what he said? Okay. Way. And there has to be yaw, because we already did a yaw. And a hue. Alright. And then there's got to be a, we did that. What else did you get? Did I say that? Yeah. Dookie? What did Dookie get? That's nice. Alleyway. Nice. Nice. Okay. Waylay. I thought I just tried that. Didn't I? I guess not. Okay. And welly. Welly is a word. Wellies, aren't they? Some people, walleye. Isn't that's a fish, is a walleye, isn't it? No, I can't even do that. Leeway. I already did all way. Yep, I got that. Yella. Let's see. How about there? Look at that. We did the first one of the. Oh, now we just got to do. Now we're okay. What is this one? Doomed? No, it can't be. Demo? Could be an extra word. Yeah. What is this other word over here? Oh, booed? You think? That's it. Very good.
You want more? You hungry?
That was super easy. Okay, we gotta stop here. We have to. Because we can't do it. It says hard. It says it's gonna take a long time. We have to go to bed. So we just have to do it. We just have to that's it. We just have to, without a fuss, go to bed. You know, can't blow a fuse over it. Right? We had fun. Let's see. What do you guys got? Infuse? Very good. Infuses. Who got infuse? Hi, very good. Fine, says Colleen, and fines. Let's see. Yeah, but I think we forgot fine. Yep, there it is. SSIN. Sinus, someone said. Murder. Very good. Okay. What else? Fen. Yep. Murder. Oh, yep. Okay. And Sun. What else have we got? Ben, Sun, Sue. Yep, Sue and Sue's. Okay. Infuse. No, L, you're bad. No, you're not bad. It's okay. Uni. All right, let's see. S. Okay. Then after that, all right, and it's got to be, oh, Suns. It's got to be. It's got to be. And did we put down fuses? No, how did we not, how did we miss that? And then, what is this one? Oh, how about fuss? Wait a minute. No, what is it? What is this? You start making up words. What is this one? What is this last one? Issue? Very good. They said it was hard, and we're amazed. All right, we're going to bed now. We are going to bed now. We have to. So I'm going to draw the line right now. That's why I came on early and everything. All right. All right. All right. All right, we're gonna end on the law. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll let you know what happens after my appointment. I'll probably just record a quick little thing and let you know how it went. And thank you for the prayers and good thoughts. Keep them coming. I love you. May the Lord bless you and protect you and give you his peace. Prayers for everyone. We all need them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will give you an update, I promise. All right. So behave. And how do I get out of here? Love you guys. Thank you to the new member, Shannon. Appreciate you. Any of you want to become new members, that's great. Way to support the channel, but we like you anyway. All right. I see you later. Let me see here. There you go. Okay. Here you go.